Hello, hello, and welcome to another
Hello.
episode of
Hello.
the Global Digital Success
Talks.
Talks. Okay.
Oh,
Um,
dogs, I guess.
Talks again. Yeah.
happy and blessed Monday to everyone, and happy and blessed Tuesday if you're already on Tuesday. So let's find out what is our topic for today.
Hello. Welcome to our Global Digital Talk Success Talks topic for today. The skill stack advantage.
So
Why combining skills create more opportunities. Over to you, Sandy.
thank you, Falak. So that's our topic for today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, my name is Passy. I'm a mother of four and grandmother to nine. Originally, I came from Brunei. Now I'm residing in Edmonton, Alberta, and I'm also a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christiana. I am the face behind Christiana Digital. I'm originally from Nigeria. I am a registered nurse by profession. I reside in Texas, and I am a proud digital business owner and also a mentor.
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Maimuna Diallo. I'm from West Africa, Guinea, and proud digital business owner, mom of four. Thank you.
Hello. Happy Monday to everybody. I'm Falak, a mom of three, building a better future for my family from educator to retail operations specialist. Every challenge has shaped my journey. Today, as a digital entrepreneur and mentor, I help community believe in new possibilities. Thank you. Over to you.
Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Yesenia, but everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by profession. I live here in Ontario, Canada, but I'm original from Cuba. I also have my business online and I'm a mentor.
Hola, my name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, now residing in North Carolina. I am a wife, a mother, a grandmother, a former educational assistant, and now I am a proud digital business owner and a mentor.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, so now let's dive into our topic for today.
The global digital success talk, the skill talk advantage. Why combining skill to create more opportunity?
Thank you, Maimuna. So that's our topic for today. So welcome everyone to another episode of Global Digital Success Talk. So thank you for joining us today. And now let's dive into our topic. So our world continues to evolve. New technologies emerge, industries change, new opportunities appear. And one of the best ways to prepare for the future is to continue learning. So, but today we are going to look at learning at a different perspective. Instead of asking what's one skill I need, let's ask what combination of skills will help me serve others, solve problems, and create more opportunities. So let's explore 6 principles behind the skill stack advantage. And for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
All right. So our points for today are number one, every skill adds value to the next one. Two, diverse skill increase adaptability. Third, combination skill help you to solve more problems. Four, learning building confidence. Fifth, technology is most powerful when combined with human skill. And the last one, but not least, never stop building your skill stack. So stay with us.
Thank you, Jesse. So that's our points that we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into our first point.
Isa?
Okay, guys, sorry, I didn't notice I was muted. So our first point today is every skill adds value to the next one. When I first started this journey, I wasn't looking for a business. I was looking for another option. After spending more than 20 years working and helping support my family, I realized I wanted something that would allow me to be more present for the people I love. The problem was I didn't know how. I wasn't a marketer, I wasn't tech savvy, and I had never built a business before. I had never spoken, on social media, webinars, anything like that, or share my story in front of other people. And in fact, that first time I was asked to speak in front of other people, I was terrified. I lost my breath, I lost my voice. I didn't know how to do it. But I made one decision that changed everything. I became willing to learn. I didn't try to master everything overnight. I simply learned one skill at a time. So, first, I learned how to use technology that had once intimidated me. Then, I learned how to communicate with confidence. I learned how to tell my story instead of hiding it because I didn't think it was good enough, because I didn't think other people could relate to it. I learned leadership by serving others. And I learned that personal growth comes before professional growth. And something incredible happened after that. Each new skill made the next one easier. Those small lessons eventually gave me the confidence to become a webinar panelist, to mentor other women, and to travel to conventions in California, Punta Cana, even in Japan. Experiences never imagined I would be part of my life. So now looking back, I realized I wasn't just learning skills, I was becoming a different woman, a woman with more confidence, a woman with more purpose, and more options for me and for my family's future. So that's why I always encourage other women not to focus on everything they don't know. Focus on learning the next skill, because one skill can change your confidence. The next one can change your opportunities, and together they can change your life. So, the person you become through learning is often the greatest reward of the journey. And today, I want to leave you with this question. What is one skill you've been afraid to learn that could become the beginning of the life you've been praying for? So that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabel. So Isabel talk about every skill adds value to the next one. We also have a like emoji here from Shavana Hamid. So thank you, Shavana, for the like emoji and for watching the live today. Um, so as Isabel added, when you have a skill and then you build a new skill, from the last one, it creates, like Isabel mentioned, greater confidence. You have a stronger abilities, and also it creates those more opportunities for you on the future. So every skill adds to the previous one. So Isabel also added, you don't need to know everything to begin. So one new skill learned consistently can become the foundation for a completely different future. So there you go. So that's for point number one. So now let's move on to the next point.
Point number two, diverse skills increase adaptability. Today, I'd like to share why developing diverse skills is so important in the world that we live in. One thing we know for certain is that change is inevitable. Technology changes, workplace evolve, and life constantly presents us with new challenges. While we can't control every change, we can choose how we respond to it. The people who adapt the best are usually the ones who never stop learning. They are willing to develop new skills, gain new knowledge, and remain open to new opportunities. The more skills we have, the more flexible, flexible we become. Instead of being overwhelmed by change, we become better equipped to face it with confidence. We begin to see challenges not as obstacles but as opportunities to learn and grow. Learning also helps us navigate uncertainty. We may not always know what the future holds, but every new skill we develop prepares us for whatever comes next. Each lesson we learn today becomes another tool we can use tomorrow. As the saying goes, the future belongs to those who are willing to keep learning. So, no matter where you are in your journey, never stop investing in yourself. Every new skill strengthens your ability to adapt, overcome challenges, and create new possibilities. The key takeaway is this: adaptability begins with continuous growth. The more committed we are to learning, the more resilient, confident, and prepared we are to become for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Patsy. So, Patsy talked about diverse skills increase adaptability, just like Patsy mentioned. When you learn more and you become, more flexible, more resilient, and more prepared to become and to embrace those changes that are gonna come to you, and those new opportunities. So, by having a diverse skill, you have a wider perspective to be able to be more prepared for whatever comes to you in the future. All right, so now let's go to the next point.
Okay, today we're gonna talk about combining skill help you solve more problems. Let's talk about something that can completely change the way you think about learning. Different skill give you different way to see a problem. For example, someone who has strong communication skill can explain idea clearly. Someone with technology skill can use technology tool to work faster. Someone with leadership skill know how to bring people together. Now imagine one person who develop all those three. This person isn't just completing tasks, they're solving problem more effectively because they are combining multiple strengths. The more knowledge you connect, the more creativity your idea become. Every new skill become another tool for your toolbox. We approaching doesn't work, you have another way to solve the challenge. That's why problem solve are always valuable. Business, organization, and community are always looking for people who can think critically, adapt, and find a solution. Every challenge is also an opportunity to learn something new to improve. The more tool you have, the more problem you can solve. Instead trying master only one skill, keep building skill that work together. As your skill strength to grow, so does your ability to create a value to serve another, discover a new opportunity. Thank you for listening. And remember, every skill you learn today is preparing you for the opportunity for tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Maimona. So yeah, Maimona talk about combining skills help you solve more problems. And just like Maimona mentioned, when you bring those different skills together, it creates, better solutions for you. It also adds more value and also increases your ability to be able to help others, because you have those combinations of skills. Now let's move on to the next point.
Learning builds confidence. So, confidence grows through preparation. Confidence is not something you are born with, it is something we build. Every time we prepare, study, and practice, we replace fear with knowledge. Let me explain with an example. A speaker who practices many times before going on stage feels far more confident than someone who does not prepare or practice. New skill reduces uncertainty. Fear often comes from not knowing. Learning new skills remove uncertainty because it gives us the knowledge and ability to make better decisions. Knowledge replaces fear with confidence. Practice creates competency. Learning begins with understanding, but confidence comes through repeated practice. Every repetition improves your ability until what once felt impossible becomes natural. So, I can say here confidence is earned through consistent action. Small wins strengthen beliefs in ourselves. I will explain here with an example. Finishing your first presentation, making you first scale, or learning your first digital skill creates momentum from bigger achievement. Learning encourages action, action follows confidence, and confidence follows learning. So, my reflection on that is confidence is not something we wait for it grows through learning and experience. Let me ask you, today is a day we can ask one question to ourselves. What a new skill am I learning today? Am I allowing fear to stop me? Or am I preparing myself to overcome this fear? Takeaway is confidence is not the starting point, it is a result of learning, practicing, and refusing to give up. Every lesson learned today becomes the confidence you carry for tomorrow. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Falak. So Falak talk about learning builds confidence. And just as Falak mentioned, when you have those skills, right? When you have you celebrate those small wins and you have those consistent steps forward, that help you to strengthen your ability to be able to take action with greater confidence. So learning help you to build that confidence. All right, so let's move on to the next point.
Our next point is technology is most powerful when combined with human skill. And that's something that we need to know. Technology is changing the way, that we work, the way that we communicate and the way that we do business. So it can help us to save time, automate tasks and reach more people than we ever thought before, But there is something most important to remember. Technology doesn't replace the value that as being human. So we have to be smart about it. The people who thrive are the ones to combine that technology with the skills and then they mash with their own skill, because machine cannot replace, like the communication, like the leadership, the creativeness, in a way, the empathy, the problem solving, and the ability to build genuine relationship. So think about it. Anyone can have access to the same tools, but not everyone know how to connect those tools with people. How to inspire, how to start trust and how to lead with integrity. So that's what creates a real opportunity. So the future doesn't belong to those one who rely only in technology. It's belong to those one who continues develop their human skills while learning how to use that technology wisely. So don't be afraid of the new technology. Learn from it, but never stop investing in your own skill that will make you unique value. So ask yourself today, what human skill can I strengthen that combined with my technology or the technology that I know could create a new opportunity for my future? Because when you combine the right tools with the right mindset and the right skill, your potential become much greater than either one of them. So build your future with your skills and combine them with technology.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Jesse. We do have a comment here from Christiana to say the skills you build today can create opportunities you never imagined. So keep learning, keep growing, and keep becoming the person your future is waiting for. So going back to Jesse's point, so technology is most powerful when you combine with human skills, just like Jesse mentioned, when you pair those digital tools with the human skills like empathy, communication, and leadership, it creates greater value and lasting impact. So it's not only about using only the technology and rely on that, but also inputting your human skills into that. So just like Jesse mentioned. Um, okay, so we're gonna go into the next point.
Yeah, our next topic is never stop building your skills stack. We all know that any day we stop learning, that is the day we start going down. We cannot build a life that we did not structure. So, lifelong learning creates lifelong opportunities. If we want to see more opportunities, we should be willing to learn, willing to adapt to changes, because whether we like it or not, the world is changing. And we must learn how to change. We must learn a new skills. Like, for instance, now everything is digital. People are doing a lot of things on the internet. Business, buying, selling, everything now is on the internet. So if you don't learn digital skills, there will be a time that you will be left behind. Another point is every season offers something new to learn. Be willing to learn, be open, and be curious to ask questions. Whenever you come across a new skills, be willing to learn it. Every one of us today, we learned how to create content. We are not tech savvies, but today we can be able to make use of these skills that we have learned. Curiosity keeps us growing. When you are able to ask questions, you are open to learning, you're going to grow. Small daily learning habits create long-term results. If you want to see changes, you have to start learning from today, because those little efforts, every day you learn, it compounds with time. Investing in yourself benefits every area of your life. Whether you learn new skills, whether you go to school, whether whatever you are learning, it's for yourself. And with time, it's going to unfold. Your future opportunities often grow with your willingness to learn. If you are coachable, if you are willing, and it's something in this our business, everybody succeeds in this business if you are willing to learn something new. If you are coachable, just do your part, and you will see yourself growing and excelling. Your future opportunities often grow with your willingness to learn. Your greatest competitive advantage may be your willingness to keep learning, keep growing, and keep learning. I want to leave you with this. Continue building your skill stack, one lesson at a time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Christiana. So, Christiana talk about never stop building your skill stack. And just like Christiana mentioned, every new lesson that you gain or every new skill, those expand, your opportunities. It also helps you to strengthen your growth and also prepares you for the future. So you're better prepared when you start building those skill stack. Falak also added to every lesson is a step forward for your successive journey and push harder for your wins. You got this. All right, so let's go to the next, the key takeaway for our topic today.
Yeah, today's conversation reminds us that Success isn't about knowing everything, it's about continuing to grow. So, every book you read, every conversation you have, every new skill you develop becomes another piece of the foundation you're building for your future. So, keep learning, stay curious, be adaptable, because every skill you develop today can become an opportunity tomorrow.
Thank you, Sabel. So that's our key takeaway for our topic today. And now, what is one skill for the audience?
This week, identify one skill you like to improve. Ask yourself, what one new skill could complement the strengths I already made? Then take one small step towards learning it. Small investments in yourself today can create meaningful opportunities in the future.
Thank you, Patsy. So yeah, so that's one skill for the audience today. So we have arrived to the end of our life. So hopefully, what we shared today about why you should stack your skills. What is the advantage when you combine those skills that will help you to create more opportunities. So remember that every new skill you learn strengthens the one you already have. So keep building your skills stack with curiosity and consistency, because that knowledge that you gain today can create opportunities and impacts you'll make tomorrow. So we're gonna end that with our topic for that. And now let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
Next Monday topic is digital confidence, becoming comfortable with your new technology. We invite you next week, Monday, as we talk about this interesting topic. The same time next week. We thank you so much for tuning into our live.
Thank you, Christiana. So, yeah, so that's our topic for next Monday. So, it will be a conversation about overcoming the fear of technology, building digital confidence step by step, and why it's never too late to learn the tools that can help us adapt in today's changing world. So, that's it for our topic for today. So, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So uh, we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today, and we'll see you again in our next episode of the Global Digital Success.
The success talks.
Ah,
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
bye.
Thank
Gracias.
you. Bye.
Bye.